Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're in the middle of this battle to take back control of Garrick Mach. We basically beat the first wave with Sedith Flane and Gilbert, and now we are faced by Rhea herself, who I hadn't actually looked at her stats or equipment yet, but that's a pretty okay sword. It's a pretty okay shield. He's got some spells. That's a pretty strong spell, although it's pretty heavy. And it's a lot of A ranks. Her stats aren't that impressive. They're solid. They're not bad. They're not overwhelmingly good though. Let's see what else she's got going on here. Right. Well, anyway, before... Alright, and Cyril's here. And we got these golems. It's pretty exciting. Oh, and Catherine's up here. Oh, Catherine's fast. Yeah, sword's pretty good. She seems scarier than Rhea. Death blow. The downside that she has is she can't counterattack from range, it would appear. Anyway, so before I get started, I wanted to talk about some of the story beats, and that I've had taken a little, a bit of time to think about some of the stuff that happened in the last couple of episodes. So, the first thing I wanted to mention was at the point where you decide whether you're going to protect Edelgard or kill Edelgard, it seems obvious in retrospect, though I didn't say so at the time, that you would not succeed in killing Edelgard, because then you would lose out on your presumably you would lose out on your villain for the next portion of the game. Whether or either that, or you'd lose out on the opportunity to somehow get railroaded into her side, though I can't really figure how that would work out. But assuming that isn't what would happen, I would imagine that what happens if you do try to execute her is that Hubert warps in and basically protects her, because right after you say that you're going to defend her, he warps in behind her and is just like, hey, I'm here. So, I think kind of like with Solon earlier, who warped in and blocked Byleth from taking out Kranya, Monica, Kranya, whatever. I think you'd see something similar happen, where it's like, you go to execute Edelgard, and she's like, Hubert's like, nope, out. See what else. So, oh yeah, so Geralt must have known about Rhea's true... I'm not sure if true is really the right word, but Rhea's true form, at least in some capacity, and that must have been why he was so scared of her, and why he didn't feel it was safe to disobey her once she kind of caught up with him, because like he took off from the monastery with Byleth, who almost certainly isn't actually his kid, has some relationship with Rhea. She did something to Byleth. Byleth was a baby, and Geralt took off with Byleth, and I don't know if Rhea knew that Byleth was alive the whole time, or just figured it out once, like, word got back to her about Geralt and Byleth and the thing with saving Dimitri and Claude and Edelgard. But in any case, I figure what happened is, once Geralt knew that he'd sort of been outed in terms of, like, he's still around, he didn't die in the fire, the baby... Well, he's trying to screen the fact that the baby didn't die, but, you know, probably figured there's some chance that Rhea figured it out. I don't know. But in any case, he probably was like, oh, okay, I can't stand up to her. I gotta just go along, you know, to protect Byleth. The question I would have about all of that is why he seemed pretty gung-ho about the agenda that Rhea and the church were setting, which is a little counterintuitive with respect to the fact that he ran away from them in the first place. So it'd be interesting to know like what his agenda and all of that was, and how he would have reacted to the situation. I suppose there's a good chance we'll probably never know about the latter, but maybe at some point you find out about the former at least. And then another thing I wanted to mention is Rhea had said that she tried the thing with Byleth before, like basically, or she implied that, like, you're just another failure. Well, so she must have tried this whole, like, doing something to a baby before, and it makes you wonder how old she is, especially because she also said at one point, it was in a support conversation, that she knew Geralt when he was young. And of course, that could have been when she was young too, but it didn't really come across that way. So it raised the question of like, okay, well, how old is she? One thing I'm actually wondering is, you know, given that she's got this like crazy form and stuff, is she actually actually Saros? Like it's clear that she looks a lot like Saros. She wears a similar outfit, has similar hair color, eye color, etc. But maybe she just actually is Saros. And it doesn't just look a lot like her. Anyway, so those are some thoughts that I had about story stuff, and now I will get back to actually playing the game. So we've got to deal with these two things. They don't actually hit that hard, and they're not fast. They do have 3 tiers, though, which is a little annoying. And then everybody else is pretty far away, except for these long-range guys. We can cover a lot of space. I'm not sure how worried I should be about that. I think I used up both of my warps. Yeah, I did. So, in order to get somebody in there in one turn, I'd have to stride for them, which, you know, would be a fine thing to do. I'm not really in a good position to do it, though. So it might be better to just have somebody like Ferdinand run and bust this wall down and then come in and hit the guy the next turn while the flyers go over to the right side or something along those lines. Anyway, should probably do some healing.
Put me in there.
Let's see, can Byleth get that far?
Stay focused.
And
Thanks for helping.
oh, cool.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I would also like to heal the green units. It's not super imperative. At the very least, I'd like to try to keep Ladislav alive.
I will get the victory.
Okay. No, nothing can attack that spot. Okay.
I'm on it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and set Ferdinand. That's Sylvain. But let's send him over there. Alright, I think I might spend Dorothea's
That's my
turn
cue.
healing. Let's heal Petra.
I thank you.
Battle.
Yeah, let's heal. Oh, wow. You can full heal her just, like, automatically? Oh, is that, he has, is that the class skill that's, like, plus 10? Yeah, that's why. Alright. Cool.
I'm grateful.
I guess we can learn whether they have supports. Nope.
I will prevail.
So right now this guy isn't even gonna shoot at Edelgard even if she does come up here, so... reason for her not to. I mean, I don't think that she'd be in that much danger anyway. 13 res... I don't know how the might on this is. Is it just 5 plus his magic? Probably. Let's see, he's doing 19 damage to this guy. This guy has 3 res, that'd be 22. He's got, yep. So he'd do like 9 damage to Edelgard, so that's not scary. Alright, these things, I could have Ferdinand start learning them out, I guess. I mean, he's pretty sturdy. What's their attack? 30. He's got like 27 protection. I thought he had 28 earlier. Oh, what happened to that?
Oh no.
She can use a combat art from here? On what? Oh, probably the wall. Do I even want to open that wall up? I guess I don't really care. Let's just move her all the way over here. Oh, okay. Abandoning your post, huh? Whoa, that's more damage than they should have been able to do. Huh. What's the deal with that? Or is it magic damage? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's magic. Okay. Well, that would explain it. That would explain it. I already used both of her... Oh, I didn't use either of her fusillades. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a thing to do.
How interesting.
They pushed me too far.
Not quite an armor break. That's okay, I guess. I want to bring Edelgard back over this way. I guess not. She can't really get anywhere. So let's just pop one of these guys. So there is a ballista over here, but nobody able to use it. We'd probably try to set Edelgard up so that she can come get this guy. Uh, 82... They're both 82. But Killer Axe means more... Well, actually, I don't know how... If crit actually increases your chances to kill, or if... I guess it's probably rolled after hit, so it probably doesn't increase your chances to kill if you are already going to kill. Alright, I do not want... Whose arrow is that? Is that the ballista? Yeah, okay, I don't want that. So, sure, we'll go here, or maybe here. Let's see here. Although she won't kill this guy, because she won't be using Death Blow, but then again, that's a good reason to have the Killer Axe equipped. Okay, what are we doing over here?
As you wish.
Having Hubert heal Sylvain, I guess.
You're a big help.
Alright, yeah, I guess so he's got 19. And this guy does 18 and 5. That's nothing. Ain't nothing. Alright, so we'll probably bring Petra into the middle. Is be nice to go in with like that, but that's not gonna, it's not gonna stun this thing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So probably should just focus on taking this thing out. I think, yeah, from here, still can't reach him, so we could just do that. Get the armor break on this thing.
Not worth the risk.
I'll be the judge of that, Ferdinand. Yeah, so I think the plan here is Ferdinand... Yeah, let's do Silver Lance. One hit, break the armor. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave Ferdinand right there, actually, because that effectively blocks the other one from advancing too far the middle. And then Maybe we can have Byleth just kill this thing. Not quite, and let... Oh wow, even that doesn't necessarily do it. Meanwhile, I'm thinking I want to probably dance for Linhardt. Got some healing to do. This guy's still attacking that church soldier. Yeah. He's gonna die, but I guess that's okay. Although I could heal him. I can't get to Bernadetta this turn anyway.
Back to the fray.
Oh, I should have traded Ferdinand a javelin. I guess it doesn't matter. He's not going to attack Ferdinand anyway.
Helpful.
Yeah, let's go ahead and heal up the green unit.
Good.
There's a very good chance that Byleth just crits this thing to death. Depending on what weapon I use. Oh, that's a kill. Alright. That's what we're doing. Hey, speed!
Such power dwells within.
And 31 charm. Alright, so from here... How does this look? This looks like a broken hand axe incoming, is what it looks like, I guess. So let's actually not... I didn't trade with Ferdinand again, but that's okay. Yeah, let's not actually use it this turn, and then I can trade her a fresh one from the convoy next turn. What are you doing? Switching positions? Don't worry, guy, I'll save you. It's weird how slow those ballista shots look. It's like... like, that wouldn't be effective at all if ballista were actually that slow to fire. Or rather, if the arrow were that slow to travel. I mean, I don't even know how you would get it to be that slow to travel, to be honest. Huh. Only 12 damage. I guess because he's hitting the barrier. Last time he wasn't. Oh, good job. You missed. You can Idjit. Look at all that healing. Value. Alright, I want to make sure not doing too much stuff with Fatal Guard. I don't think I would anyway, but just in case. this guy. Oh, so she'd need to get right back out of there. Not get hit by that guy. Well, the might isn't actually that high on this thing, so it should be okay. Can she finish this guy with a hand axe? Because that would help. Yeah, she can. Okay. Let's just do that. Nice. Heals.
Now you know your limits.
Oh, I guess she gets hit anyway. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't have moved her so far back, given that she's going to get hit anyway, but I did. Right. Hubert, you can heal another green unit, I guess. Although... Oh, stairs. My arch nemesis! Well, not that he could quite reach this guy anyway. But, yeah, we're gonna heal this guy.
Yeah, helpful.
So Hubert actually healed for 18, not the standard of 14. Fascinating. I don't know if this has anything to do with it or not.
That went as expected.
Alright, we do not want to be in Cyril's range. He's kind of scary. So we're just going to park right outside of it. And hopefully we can get up far enough to kill this guy next turn despite the stairs. Oh, he's only going to do 17 damage to Edelgard. Okay, that's not such a big deal. Not at all. Alright, Bernadetta, would you kindly fusillade this guy?
Need a hand?
I've got some tricks.
No armor break again. Dang. Well... Oh... Ooh, to do what with? Okay, so he's gonna keep going after Edelgard. It's fine. Actually, no, I have this guy's range on. He's not scary. And this guy, not either. Okay, yeah. So that one is either. Am I wrong? Actually, did he? No, he's still going after Edelgard. Okay. Take him down. Down it goes. Oh, wait, it's not actually dead. I thought it was dead. Oh well. Right, now is he gonna switch targets? Nope. Alright, this could be another Byleth kill, but maybe I should just give it to Ferdinand so Byleth can heal people.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Actually, he can't really... Well, he can try.
Victory is assured.
Well, it is now.
This was beneath me.
Pretty sure it was above you, Ferdinand. But no matter. Wait, so who's this guy going after? Oh, we can't get down there. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's have Byleth heal this guy.
Apologies.
You need to apologize to me.
Thank you.
What weapon do I want equipped? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna get attacked anyway. But we'll say 11 sword. Yes, or fire.
Yeah.
I owe you one.
And is there anybody who I ought to physic? Not really, so I'm gonna heal the Death Knight. Oh, hey, Catherine. What is he doing? Now he's just going back to where he was before.
Well, how was that?
Could have been better. He could have not taken damage. Oh, the Death Knight's gonna charge up at Rhea. That's gonna be annoying. Is this a defeat commander or yeah? Okay, so if I turn off her range, Cyril is still pretty right there. Well, he can't get to Rhea this turn anyway. Alright, Catherine, holy oh, crap. Wait, she's got some crit on her. Might want to just gambit her. What I was thinking about was sending Sylvain up here and taking this guy out, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
Be gone.
Even though he's not equipped to
I like
deal
how
with
this feels.
Catherine, I assume I'll be able to deal with her.
It's all becoming clearer.
It won't be an issue. He won't have to worry about it. Received a blessed bow. Okay. Hubert, you've fallen behind. Okay. What sort of combat arts do we have on offer? Not combat arts, gambits. Wow. Well, that can't be done at range, right? Yeah, which is unfortunate. Although actually Dorothea can get there. It's actually fine. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Just onslaught her. Let's do it.
I trusted you. Lady Rhea trusted you. I won't let you live after what you've done.
It's time.
Oh, I knocked her back. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Whoops. Forgot about that. Okay, fine. Yeah. No, I might actually want to be in Cyril's range with Petra. Like, he's not going to kill Petra. She's a good candidate to lure him out, so... yeah, let's do that.
I am Thunder Catherine, and I will slay all of Lady Rhea's enemies, including you!
What?
No use.
Is that all?
Oh, get her! Come on, Petra! What are you doing? Missing twice like that. Ain't called for. Ugh. Alright. I mean, it's not like Byleth can't deal with Cyril either, so... I'm
Think this
thinking about
through.
it. Let's go mess this guy up.
I'll strike you down. Failure is not an option.
8 axes.
My efforts were not in vain.
Perhaps not, but I bet lightning axe isn't really a useful skill for you. He does 34 damage to her? Why did he do so much less to Petra's? Petra's defense isn't that much better. Huh. $34 is a lot. But we can deal with it.
Well done. Growth is a part of life.
Actually... Oh, that's not impressive. That's a lot more impressive anyway. Alright, so if I send Byleth up there, do I have anybody who can take out Catherine? Could possibly not. Well... I mean, that... Do I not change his combat arts again? Oh my god, I meant to. Ugh. That's a definite don't miss situation. 15 speed, 20 speed. Yeah, he'd be alright. Alright, but then do we have enough people available? Actually, we do. Bernadetta's hiding back here. That's good. Okay, so we can have Ferdinand. Ugh. Dang it. It's 1 damage short. What if he goes after Catherine? That is a more reliable kill anyway. Although, I'll bet he has Lancebreaker. No, he doesn't. Doesn't. He does... Let's see. And he has enough speed now to get doubled. Okay, good enough.
Lady Rhea, I'm sorry. Please, stay safe.
All is well, Catherine. You must not die here.
Okay. Are we gonna actually use a lance on Bernadetta? Yep. Got him.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
Yeah, it worked.
All right. Out of curiosity. Woo! Well, Ray is not going to stand up to that. Oh yeah, before I do that, let's... Make sure we heal Edelgard.
A great help.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess there's no actual point in doing any of that. I can kill him anyway. It's like... Just come up here, equip Iron Sword, and heal Petra for 1 HP. Yes. 2 HP, excuse me.
You inspire.
I gotta kill you.
I mean, you don't have to.
Shoot!
And no green units were killed that day. Try it.
Lady Rhea, I couldn't fight hard enough. I'm sorry.
Soon, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Wait, so is he dead? Most of the others didn't come across as being dead. Sacrifice, that implies he's dead. Definitely implies it. Let's just heal Edelgard again.
Well done.
And oh, the hit rate here isn't nearly as good. Is that because she's good at defending at range? No, not specifically. I mean, not at range, but at close. Okay, well...
I will prevail.
This could be a fun conversation to have. Whoa. He's very unlikely to hit twice. If he did, I'd be a little bit sad. How do I... Home Splitter? Does that work? Matter which one I use. Yeah, let's do that.
No matter your reasons, I cannot permit you to go on living any longer. The feeling is mutual. I must put a stop to your reign of tyranny. You must know what a fool you are. The greatest of sins is to make an enemy of the goddess herself. I have only made an enemy of the church, not of the faith.
Interesting. Alright. No guard tried. We got to see her conversation. What else can we do here? So her sword is a Nosferatu sword? Yeah. That does make things a little bit more annoying. Can't be denied. That Gambit's not doing much. I wonder if Ferdinand's will. 20%. Yeah. Probably just can't hit her with a Gambit. Although, if Byleth did, she'd knock her off the stronghold and get rid of that 30% of Void. So that'd be nice. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot.
You. How dare you betray me? You worthless piece of garbage. I will punish you myself.
Wow.
Now's our chance.
Worthless piece of garbage. Alright. Nothing doing. This is... Does Assembly also... Or is Assembly the pullback one? Okay. Yeah, we'll try that.
So you have sullied yourself by joining the rebels? I hope you came prepared to breathe your last. I'm here to help.
I will use the strategy.
Oh, got her. Haha. Fool! Oh, it didn't pull her off, though. Huh. Unexpected. Guess she's unpullable. Okay. Her sword isn't actually ranged, right? No, her magic is. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Now let's go, Ferdinand. Alright. I'm gonna put this thing away. With Byleth.
Thank you.
$77, 87, 97. Yeah, that'll do. You can transform into a monster now? There we go, get that speed.
I will not allow Garrick Mach or my mother to fall!
You what? Your mom? Since when do people have moms in Fire Emblem? Is Sarah's her mom? Is Sothis her mom?
You will not be forgiven!
Professor, look out!
The castle is crumbling! We must escape! Professor, take cover!
Professor!
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrick Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Huh, okay, she turned into a dragon and then she booked it, I guess? Kinda weird. Talking. Hasn't come up much.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape. It is Imperial Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne, yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
Huh. I'm still confused about why Rhea just left.
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
What? What are you doing
Your
here?
body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I know who it is.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more! You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you, got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Unbelievable.
Okay, so I guess Byleth did get conked on the head when Rhea was like...
5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival.
Halt! Who's there?
It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
So I guess the reason I was about to be like, well, why would they stop advancing? Why would Violet lead them to victory? Well, Violet would not lead them to victory because she was busy being passed out. But it's kind of, I don't know. I hope that there's more to this than just like, we conked you out for 5 years just for the sake of convenience. Like that there's some more specific reason that this happened. Because like, I don't know. Right now it just feels like a contrivance.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished.
I think I was joking.
Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
I was gonna say, do I have the option to say no?
I thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
What the hell would I?
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now.
Oh, come on.
The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need to eliminate the kingdom and the Alliance. Let's... Edelgard, that's not the goal. Oh.
Rhea, Sedith, the Knights, and the others are in prime condition. They've set up their base within the
Yes, they're all
kingdom
alive.
capital. The Immaculate One and her family have yet to fight on the front lines. However, we must eventually face and defeat them. It would mean a great deal to have you with us when the time comes. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return.
Really?
Let's not keep them waiting.
That's ridiculous. Why would they do that? Oh, okay. Oh no, I should have updated their goals! No!
That face is certainly familiar.
Whoa.
I'm glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it. Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor. But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna undercut her right in front of her.
This, but
our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
Amazing.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church.
What?
However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial.
There's some character that is a
Prepare
Daphne
yourselves. The next battle
students,
will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
Wow. Oh, I guess? Is this just gonna be like random people gain faith points again? Look at all the rubble!
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
Well, Hanneman looks exactly the same. Everyone else looks pretty crazy different. Okay, sure.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
Your hair looks so much better, Caspar. Good job.
A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Okay.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. The brigands all bore identical tattoos of a scorpion on their arms.
What?
Please, keep an eye out for that mark in the future.
Oh no.
It's the same enemies from the first Witcher game. Oh no!
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence.
Oh no,
right?
wait, those were
As soon
salamanders.
as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
They haven't been finally dealt.
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner, and I wouldn't have blood on my hands. It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. Those poor knights. It's all my fault.
You have allies who can take master exams. Okay. Well, let's just look over our roster for a second here. I'm still level 28, but apparently other people are higher level. Edelgard's level 30. She's also an armored lord for some reason. Why she'd want to be that? Sounds lame. Sounds like a class that doesn't get to fly, is what it sounds like. Hubert, you look interesting. He's still a dark bishop. Is what he was before. Ferdinand, grew your hair out. Bold move. Still a paladin. Linhardt, still a bishop. What? Okay, so is it like literally just Edelgard who can do it? Linhardt looks weird. Caspar, yeah, I don't think they actually leveled up. Maybe their skills? No, I don't think so. I don't know what they're talking about. I do not know what they're talking about. I don't think he actually moved. Dorothea lost her hat, which is probably the biggest tragedy in this entire game. She does look good, but the hat, man. Petra's outfit was nuts. Oh, Petra actually is level 30. Maybe they did level people up a little bit, because I don't think she was level 30. Or I think. Felix looks quite a bit different. Huh. Sylvain looks quite a bit different. I mean, they all do, I guess, but... some people more than others. Like, Dorothea and Petra look pretty similar, like, just in terms of their, like, features, but Sylvain really looks quite different. Hanneman looks exactly the same, and he's still only level 16 wall. I guess they were actually level 15, so they gained, like, a level. Alright, well, we have a crap load of supports, of course. We got other stuff that we're going to want to do, and this is not the time to do it, because I'm well over an hour into this episode, so that was certainly exciting. Yeah, I mean, I think... Before I go, thoughts on the time skip thing. So, I mean, I knew it was coming. Right now, from a story standpoint, it feels like a complete contrivance. Hopefully, it'll pay off like more than that as we go forward. I could also see it being the case that it like fits better in some of the paths than in others. But you know, we'll see how that goes. I do like a lot of the new designs. The characters look cool. I can understand why they're so excited to see Byleth, and I think expressing that is fine. I just wish they weren't, like, it wasn't so much of like a fawning over Byleth from the perspective of we couldn't do anything without you. Everything just maintained the complete status quo except for our outfits. But now that you're back, everything will be different. Like, really? Okay. Yeah, too much Avatar worship, but what are you gonna do? That's modern Fire Emblem for you, I guess. Anyway, still overall, I think it's at least much more justified than it has been in some of the past games, between the fact that Byleth is literally a teacher, and so they look up to Byleth for that reason, and also, like, just Byleth does have some, like, direct connections with, like, the sort of mythological stuff that's going on, but I would still prefer that Edelgard, not be immediately come out of the gate and be portrayed as like ineffectual, for all the planning that she and Hubert didn't seem to require Byleth at all, and then all of a sudden it just grinds to like she was prepared to go up against Byleth, and now all of a sudden it grinds to a halt when Byleth just disappears. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I really don't. But hopefully things will be on the upswing from here on out. In any case, see you next time for part 2. Until then.